Hello everyone. Hi, welcome to my this Friday night 9:15 p.m. FBN YouTube live, guys. Today I'm gonna talk to you about mouth breathing. Yes. So recently I came across a few people who are actually struggling. In fact, kids also who were actually having some issues with mouth breathing, and they really wanted to know about mouth breathing. So I just thought, okay, let me take this topic for this. Today's live session. So I welcome you all in today's live session. I am Yukti Kishore. I'm a breathing fitness expert and wellness planner, and I'm on a mission to help people to breathe right and breathe consciously, guys. Okay, so let's start. What is there in today's live session? So all of you, those who are watching me now, or those who will be seeing this video later, maybe you can also share your reviews, share your feedback about this whole session. And so let's go ahead first. Okay. So what are the, what happens when you breathe through your mouth? Why you should not be breathing through your mouth? This is the uh, topics that I'll be talking about, as well as what are the symptoms or the impact of mouth breathing on kids as well as on adults, and what are the treatments that you can do. Okay, so besides the other treatments that I'll tell you, I'll be also teaching you one very nice exercise for mouth breathing. So stay tuned, guys. So let's go ahead. So as you all know that nose is for, yes, write in chat box, write in message box quickly. Nose is for breathing. Okay, write on B. And mouth is for eating, right? This is the very basic thing that we have been taught. In fact, all healthy people follow this rule. In fact, we use our mouth for breathing also. There are certain exercises for which we use our mouth for breathing. We use our mouth when we run or do little bit of rigorous exercise, because we want oxygen supply little faster for our system. So that is completely fine. But when you breathe through your mouth most of the time in the day, right? When you breathe through your mouth most of the time in the day, and you are not aware of your breathing while you are sleeping, and somebody else tells you, or you may find yourself also snoring, or you have a bad breath or dry mouth, irritability, fatigue, and brain fog. So these are some of the symptoms of mouth breathing, guys. Okay, so I hope all of you are noting it down. If you are noting it down, just message me here noting. Okay. So yeah, so let's go ahead. So first thing is, what are the symptoms? Now, what happens in kids? So kids, we really need to take care of kids, and I'm seeing this growing habit of mouth breathing in kids in this generation, guys. Um, Parents find that the kid is breathing through their mouth, but in but they are not usually educated or bit ignorant about, so they are also a little helpless, or they do not know what to do. So all the parents who are watching this, please make sure that you try out all the things that I'm going to tell in this video to all of you. So first thing, what happens when kids start breathing through their mouth? In fact, during this pandemic time, most of the time we are not doing any activities, and so kids are also not involved in any activities. Whereas yoga helps a lot in overcoming all these problems of mouth breathing also. How and why, I'll tell you in short time. So first, let me tell you about what happens when kids breathe through their mouth, how it impacts adversely. So first thing that happens, if you find that kids snore at night sometimes, they have all the time stuffy nose, and that is the reason they start mouth breathing also. That is not good, because they snore, they're not able to breathe properly. So their immune system also gradually, the power gradually decreases, immunity power decreases. Third thing is, they have poor concentration. It also affects their normal growth rate, and you may find them having this crying episode more. They have a crying episode more. They have cracked lips also. So these are the few impact of mouth breathing in kids, guys. So make sure that you are noting everything, and uh, so that you can help your kid or to whosoever who knows. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to tell you is why nose is all important. You can ask me, Yukti, we are given a mouth also to breathe, right? What is the drawback or what are the benefits of breathing through their mouth? So first thing, let me tell you, nose, what all things nose do? The first thing, you all know that it filters the air so that it keeps away all the particles, pollens from our nose, right? It doesn't allow to get inside because we have very thin hair, cilia that is called. Okay, so that actually protect us from taking in all the pollens or the dust particles. Second thing is it moisturizes the air, it warms the air. Okay, and it also add little resistance so that our uh, lung capacity or lung elasticity increases when we breathe in and out through our nose only. The other thing is nose also produces nitric oxide. So what happens? Happens when nitric oxide is produced? Nitric oxide helps in dilating of blood vessels. So it improves actually absorption of oxygen in our lungs. Okay. So these are the few things you may take a note and encourage your kids to breathe through their nose. But now let me come to the treatment part. So what are the treatments? So first thing that I would certainly recommend you is deep belly breathing. Okay, get into the practice of deep belly breathing. Now what does it mean, deep belly breathing? So it is a part of consciously you are using your diaphragm and belly region. Okay, you're using your diaphragm and belly region to breathe. You can see my other videos about deep belly breathing and you can find it out how you have to breathe. Still, I'll tell you. You will inhale through your nose. Okay, fill your belly with air. So let the belly goes out because you're using your diaphragm, that is a primary breathing muscle. So let your belly goes out, and as you breathe out, your belly will go in and you will breathe out through your nose, right? So the whole of the time you will focus on nose breathing and you will be doing it consciously. Okay, so at least do, to start with, slowly you can do for 10 rounds and then gradually you can increase. You can increase up till 5 minutes also. So make sure that adults as well as kids, those who are having this mouth breathing problem, should certainly do this deep belly breathing, right, guys? Okay, so if you get this deep belly breathing concept, just message me here, deep belly breathing, or just DBB, so that I understand that. Thank you, Guru Prasad. Thank you. I can see your comment. So deep belly breathing, I hope first is clear. Now, second thing is you need to keep your nose clear. Most of the time, people tend to do mouth breathing because there is a lot of congestion in nose. First thing, your nose is stuffed, blocked. This is a changing weather also, so make sure that you keep your nose clean. And the other thing is that you also can find that some people have that deviated septum. Deviated septum, that also is one of the reason of that people are not able to breathe properly through their nose and they start breathing through their mouth. But it is not a very big issue, I'm telling you. Deviated septum, if you have, or enlarged some polyps are there or something, they can all, once you start practicing breathing in yoga, you'll find all of these things getting cured on their own. Because you practice and gradually you will find that they will in fact disappear also in due course of time. Yeah. So, and also it depends on the the intensity of the issue of your mouth breathing. There are a lot of issues of mouth breathing, a lot of causes of mouth breathing. I'll not go into detail. I'll put a focus on the treatment part. So first I told you about the deep belly breathing. Second thing is clear the nose. Keep your nose clear. So what all ways you can keep your nose clear? First is take steaming, right? What is the first thing that you can do is take steaming, right? Second thing is that you can do is do Jalneti. What is this Jalneti? So there's a special pot come that is called as a Jalneti pot, and it is one of the Shatakriyas or the cleansing process. So this pot comes and you can just fill it with lukewarm water with a pinch of salt, and keep it a rock salt. Pinch of salt, mix it, and you will be pouring it through one. In fact, when you hold it, you will be tilted a bit, and then it is like you will be holding it like this, and then you pour it in your one nose, and from other nose it will come out. You can start doing Jalneti. Make it a regular habit of doing Jalneti, and you will be amazed by the Jalneti cleansing process benefits. So keep your nostril clear, take steam, take Jalneti for that. Okay. And before going to bed, you can also do hot shower bath. This will also be helpful for you. Now, the next thing comes is while you are sleeping. Most of the time, people, when they snore, they can also overcome or, little bit make it better by sleeping it in a position so that their head is little up. You're putting a pillow so that a thick pillow, something so that your head is little elevated. Your head is elevated, guys. So when your head is elevated, it will help you in avoiding your mouth breathing or curbing your mouth breathing. Now the other thing is you can tape your mouth. Okay, so you can tape your mouth, get into the practice of it. So you can, if you are a frequent mouth breather and you know that what all the time you tend to breathe more through your mouth, you can actually put a tape on your mouth also. So this is also one trick. Did you like this tip, guys? If you're liking it, just message me here liking it, or what is your favorite one so far. So that I can come to know. Thank you so much. So tape your mouth, guys. Put a tape. There are different kind of varieties of tapes come, so you can see which one uh, is available to you. So medical tape that comes usually, you can put that. Try it out. Try it out gradually. So see, you may find it difficult putting a tape even initially for 5 minutes. Then gradually you can increase the time, right? So these are the things you can do. Practice belly breathing, taping your mouth, hot shower, bath, taking steam, jalneti, keeping a thick pillow, and then cleansing your nose. Now, I'm going to tell you one exercise. Listen to me very carefully what you have to do. So in this exercise, how you're going to practice, you will inhale through your nose and exhale also through your nose. Pinch your nose. Okay, pinch your nose. You will pinch your nose. If I pinch now, you'll not be able to hear me properly. So pinch your nose. Suppose I'm pinching my nose and walk. We are walking so as to avoid our attention. That is all. So just walk. See how long you are able to pinch your nose, and once you feel the shortage of breath, okay, you can breathe. Once you feel the shortage of breath, medium to higher, medium to higher, somewhere in between medium to high, you can start breathing at that point of time. It should not take 2-3 breaths, more than 2-3 breaths to recover. If you are taking more than 2-3 breaths or 1 or 2 minutes, if it is taking for you to recover, that means you are holding it for quite a long time. So reduce the time. So this is again a practice. You need to work on it. If possible, get under some specialist or some supervisor who can actually guide you. Else, if you are doing it at your own, at your home, then be sure that you do not, forcefully do it. Too much forcefully, basically. Obviously, once you pinch your nose, you are into the reality check actually how long you can hold your breath. Okay, but don't be very forceful. Be gentle to yourself. So this again, I'll repeat it. What are the steps in this doing this exercise? All you have to do is take a deep breath in, breathe out, pinch your nose, okay, and walk. And when you develop medium to higher, shortage of breath, you can release. take 2-3 breaths and you should be fine. Again, repeat this process. So at least you should start doing it with 6 breath hold. So breath hold, inhale, exhale, hold, walk. Release, inhale, exhale, hold your breath, walk, release, inhale, exhale, hold your breath, walk, release. Okay, so do it 6 times at least, guys. Okay, do it 6 times, minimum to start with, and I hope it should really help you for sure. And so that is all from my end today. Thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow, and yes, today is Words Meditation Day, so I wish you all a Words Meditation Day. Before going to bed, guys, do breathe and meditate. Even if you spend some 10 minutes consciously on your breath, with your breath, is gonna make a huge difference in your whole, existence. If you ask me, existence, physical, mental, and emotional health. So do breathe today and every day, 10 minutes without fail before going to bed. This is one thing. Second thing, I have to make 2 announcements. One, firstly, since today is Words Meditation Day, so I just thought of inviting you all to join me for my tomorrow's Breathing Fitness and Meditation session, morning 7:30 a.m. Do join me. Let's breathe, meditate, and stay positive and spread breath awareness. So join me tomorrow, and tomorrow 4 p.m. I am also conducting health talks with experts, and I'm really glad to share that this is the 12th health talks. Every month I have been conducting. I started in June 2020 and May 2021. We are gonna complete 1 whole year. So I would be really happy and really grateful to you if you guys join me. Why? Because what is there for you? There's a I have got a very eminent panelist, Deviated. She is an emotional wellness and mid-career coach, and she'll be talking to us about 5 hours to become emotionally agile in this pandemic time. So she will be discussing with us how we can take care of our emotional wellness, and specifically in this during pandemic time. So I'll share the link here. You can also see my previous postings on my FB page where you can find those links. And do join, guys. Please invite your friends and families, those who are undergoing, this trauma condition, post-COVID or pre-COVID trauma condition by any kind of. This is the best we can help to the people around. That is my mission, and I want you all to join me. Help me to spread breath awareness. Help me to spread wellness, breathe wellness in abundance, guys. So thank you all. Stay blessed. Stay to keep breathe wellness in abundance.